Have you ever met someone whose umbilical cord saved their life at birth because of a doctor with slippery hands? Well, now you have. Hi, my name is Carlos Cantu. My birthday is February 16th, 2000. I'm 21 years old, and yes, that sadly means that I am an Aquarius. My favorite color is blue, but specifically that shade of blue that you get whenever you mix an orange with blue. Something about the warmness of that color blue is what makes me like it so much. I was born in Houston, Texas. I've lived here my whole life and I'm okay with that. One of the reasons I'm okay with that is because of how much I love the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. That event led to one of my favorite memories that ever happened. It was March 4th, 2007, the day I witnessed history. I went with my parents to see Miley Cyrus open up for the Cheetah Girls. But on the flip side of telling you one of my favorite memories, the memory that I would like to erase from my brain is when I was in daycare and, like any other kid, sometimes I peed on myself. And I blamed it on a water bottle spilling from my backpack. I remember someone tried helping me and told me to take the water bottle out of my backpack, but he then discovered that there was not a water bottle in my backpack at all. Luckily, he was a nice guy and helped me play it off, so no one knew the truth. A place that I would like, or a place that I have traveled, um, would include Florida, California, Mexico, Honduras, and New York. Fun fact, I was in New York because I was cast in Steven Spielberg's version of West Side Story. Speaking of movies, one of my favorite movies has to be The Princess Diaries, the original Disney Channel movie. I could watch that movie on repeat. Something about watching Julie Andrews interact with early 2000s teenage culture is truly an event to witness if you haven't seen it already. One of my favorite things to eat are probably dumplings, and my worst subject in school, without a doubt, is math. I'm not a religious person, but I thank God every day that I don't have to take it again for the rest of my life. One of my biggest pet peeves is hearing styrofoam rub against styrofoam. I would rather walk around the whole entire state of Texas 10 times than hear styrofoam on styrofoam. I absolutely despise that noise. Sadly, I do not speak any other languages other than English. I wish I knew Spanish and American Sign Language, so maybe one day I'll, I'll learn. My hobbies include analyzing Taylor Swift's discography with my best friend Sarah and playing Animal Crossing for hours and hours while listening to some random murder mystery podcast. The best word that I can think of to describe me is chaotic. That's the only word that I can think of that could be used in a positive way while also getting across the message that I'm a bit all over the place. The most influential person in my life has to be Taylor Swift, and I recognize how ridiculous that might sound, but she has this way of words that I aspire to have. Her music has given me clarity in tough situations, as well as being such a good common interest amongst my friends, which in turn makes us have better uh, friendships. If I could be any animal, I would want to be a mussel because they don't have a brain or a nervous system. They quite literally just vibe until something interrupts them. If I had $100, I would happily fill up my gas tank with no concern. But if I had $1 million, I would pay off my student loans. After that, I would buy a house and live like a rich suburban mom who walks around with a glass of wine in her robe. Other than buying my own house, I don't picture me spending it like crazy because I'm truly not a materialistic person. In 10 years from now, I hope to be living happy with my boyfriend and two dogs and cats. Hopefully, I will be doing my dream job, which is to run a theater company. I want my own theater company to focus on catering to a newer generation of theater goers by putting on new works and progressive playwrights. I'm tired of theater just being consumed by old people that end up falling asleep anyways. Somewhere that I would like to visit in the future is Paris. And I know it doesn't sound all that exciting or original, but I've watched so many movies growing up that took place in Paris that I really want to go see what all the hype is about. I want to live my Lizzie McGuire fantasy, if you will. Thank you.